Hello there, my beautiful souls. This is Anthony Twin Love, and I'm here with your energy update for this coming week. I don't even know what date I'm on, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's the 21st today. So before I get into anything, I just wanted to do my thank yous to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel and thank you for subscribing. And all to my, obviously, my loyal subscribers from before, thank you for still being with me. And thank you to everyone for my likes, my shares, my subscribes, my comments and everything. And also to those who have reached out for their own personal readings as well this last week. Thank you so much for coming to me, and also to those who have donated to my channel so that I can keep doing this for you guys as well. I'm so appreciative of every bit of donation that is received as well, so thank you. Now, it's been such an interesting week, I've got to say. I've been completely blown away with the confirmation that came through. And for those who watched last week's video, I mentioned Lord Vishnu coming to me in my dream state vision, being with my twin at that point, being led to this iron pillar, and it took me to Lord Vishnu. And what was just mind-blowing was the fact that I had confirmation come in from one of my followers that put a link in the comment section taking me to this other lady, Divine Crystal Grid, I think it's called. And this lady had also channeled Lord Vishnu. And another lady as well, Queen of Heaven, I think it's 1111 Queen of Heaven or 1111 Queen of Heaven as well. And she had channeled Lord Vishnu probably about a week prior to when I did as well. So obviously, like, the deities are coming through strong, and that was three, myself included, people that I know of that had channeled Lord Vishnu within this last couple of weeks. And the energy was very strong with the channeled messages from the other two as well. So check them out. I'll put their links in my description as well. Beautiful energy. I've never seen them before, so thank you for me being guided to both of them as well. And spot on energies, you know, amazing information that have come through from them too. And what is wonderful to see is that as a collective, you know, and for those who do what I do as well, to be open and be receiving the same information coming through is such an amazing, magical experience, you know, to have, because you know then that you're on the right track. You know that you're getting confirmation and things are coming in for the collective, you know. And other followers out there have been saying about the Lord Vishnu energies too being around them and having the syncs with that too. So, you know, it just goes to show that we're all in this together, and collectively we're all getting these energies that are so strong and so potent and so relative for what is going on with the twin flames at the moment, and collectively as, you know, in the universe, in the world. And I do know that, you know, there is a lot of disruption out there. There is a lot of negativity that is going on in the world. You know, I've avoided watching the news for years now. I just don't like it. I don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like all of the just horribleness that goes on in the world. And this world just needs love. It needs so much love. And, you know, I do feel that this is our mission in life. To be there spreading this love, this unconditional love for everyone. But it starts with ourselves first, you know, it starts with us. And if we can't love ourselves the way that we should, then we can't possibly be able to give that love to others. And this is really important for us to know, you know, that the love starts with us first. And, you know, and it's about seeing to our own personal lives and going through these challenges and these hard times and these negative situations to teach us things about ourselves, so that we can come back into that space of loving those around us unconditionally, no matter what's happened. And I do believe this is why we face these challenges in our own lives, so that we can master it, you know, and therefore then help on a bigger scale. So, you know, I think Lord Vishnu coming in was a very important message for us all, to know that we have got divine protection. You know, the Indian deities are very strong and around us, and you know, there's something to think about, to look into, to understand what the message is. But we are being divinely guided and we are being divinely protected. So hold that faith, hold that love in your hearts always. And just know that there is such magic in this world. There really is. So, right, that was that. So, Mercury is finally out of retrograde. Yay! Oh, crikey. That was a bit intense. The tail end of it coming out was very intense. But I've got to say, we have got another couple of weeks of, you know, this remnants of that as well. So just bear in mind that your energies still might be a bit off. There still might be, you know, a dip in and out of highs and lows, and, you know, kind of really understanding where you're at in your lives as such, and the directions now, because it's gone into its fast forward movement now, and the planets are all starting to turn and go direct. So things are now going to start moving at a better pace, if you like. But just keep in mind that we have still got some remnants to go through. So if you're having an off day, don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. But, you know, the communication now is a lot better than what it has been, especially in this last couple of weeks. So the communication is back on, and I know that my heart space is now opened to what it was even 4 days ago. So, you know, intense love feelings are coming back and they're heightening. And especially with this full moon coming up on the 26th of August, I think it's this Sunday where I am, and it's going to be the full moon in Pisces as well. And the effects of that are going to be for the next, they say, around 6 months. I'm not an astrologer, but I just know that our energies work with the planets and the moons and the, you know, it's collective. So I do know that it's going to be more of an emotional love emotion coming in, where we're going to be, you know, coming a bit more into balance in ourselves, you know, unity within ourselves, union within ourselves, masculine and feminine balance energies within ourselves. And I think the full moon in Pisces is going to start that momentum of that, okay? Now, I know that I've had confirmation from a few divine feminines out there this last week that have come to me for their own personal readings and guidance sessions as well. And I do know that, myself included, last Wednesday was a ridiculous purging day. I got triggered like crazy, and something happened that was not even relative to my own personal life at all, but it got me, it stung me, and that was it. The floodgates opened, and oh my goodness, all of this past issues, feelings of rejection, feelings of guilt, feelings of utter worthlessness, you name it, was coming back up, and I went deep, dark, deep. I really did. And all day Wednesday, I could not stop crying. It was like a really bad day, to the point where it felt like I was going through a bit of a dark night, but it literally only lasted for that day, because the next day I woke up feeling absolutely fine, and it's almost as if like I just needed to cry it out I just needed to cry it out of me. Whatever it was that I just wasn't letting go of before, just finally just came out. And it really felt like I cleansed it. Pretty sure I had a cleansing dream within the Lord Vishnu one, energy update, where I said, you know, the divine feminines are going to be cleansing, because I saw the shower. So I know that that was significant to that. But yeah, you know, please just confirm if any of you guys felt it as well. I know a couple did, but you know, it was quite an intense day, to say the least. But I did feel a shift after that. And what was very interesting was I hadn't spoken to my twin for a couple of days, because he's actually on a holiday in Thailand with his male friends at the moment. And he was ill, really ill, bedbound ill, over the Tuesday and the Wednesday, which I didn't know. So that was quite interesting, that he was feeling utter shite at the same time I was. So, you know, again, picking up on our twins' energies could be a lot to do with that as well. But since then, there has been better communication, because communication was off with me and my twin for a good 5-6 days, I would say. And now it's gone back, it's shifted back to this love energy. So something needed to happen and be cleared out of our space, out of our energy, in order for us to get back into that love and that heart space. So that was very interesting. And I do feel that that was collective as well. And don't forget, guys, you know, as empaths as well, we do pick it up on a collective scale. You know, it's not just our energy, but we are picking up collectively as well. And that's a lot of energy going around. So bear that in mind. Now, Divine Feminine's ready for massive changes now. Massive changes. They're just ready. They're ready to just let go of this BS, okay? In their lives. They can't be bothered with the BS anymore, and they're ready for these changes to occur, all right? And they're wanting to cleanse themselves as well. And I don't just mean emotionally cleanse, but I mean really looking after their bodies now, you know, really coming into that place of honouring their bodies, and it's their temple, and wanting to put just goodness into themselves. You know, replenishing themselves, rejuvenating themselves, putting love back into themselves. And that means with what we eat, with what we drink, you know, our vitamins, our minerals, and just really wanting to look after ourselves in that sense. You know, so start drinking a lot of water as well. Make water the number one thing on your list to drink. And just drink plenty and plenty of water to really purify out all of the remnants of this last couple of weeks' energies as well. And the Divine Masculines, you know, they are still in that transformation process. You know, it's probably going to be an ongoing energy for the Divine Masculines for a while. I can't imagine it being, right, completely transformed now, there you go. You know, it doesn't happen like that. So of course their energies are still very much in this transformation period, but they are feeling a lot more love for themselves, I do feel as well. They really are. They're starting to honour themselves more so as well. So that was that. Now, with the cards, as you know, I always channel before I do the cards, because I don't like to be influenced, and I don't like to watch other channelers either, because I like to go with what I'm being guided to do, what's been given to me throughout my own guidance, my own guides, my own intuition. So the cards always come out after. And it's so on par with what I picked up for the masculines and feminines with what's coming in, especially with the cleansing. So Divine Feminines, we've got the 9 of Cups, and this card is simply wishes being fulfilled within love. Okay, these are our wishes, emotionally being fulfilled not just materially, but emotionally. And we're celebrating. We are coming into celebration of love for ourselves, for others, and also love being received in the way that we want it to be received as well. Okay, so we are celebrating in our hearts, and we are getting our wishes fulfilled within love. All right, and we've got the Empress. So again, healing, recovery, regeneration, rejuvenation. It's exactly what I said with the channeling. So we are coming into our goddess energy, where we are really learning to honor ourselves, to love ourselves, to heal ourselves, and we have rebirth in our lives. So we are coming into that space of rejuvenation now, and we're regenerating, we're healing, we're constantly healing anyway. However, we're still in that goddess energy. So it's really nice to have that clarification that this is still an ongoing theme for the divine feminines. And with the Eight of Cups, this is about letting go of the past. You know, we don't need to keep going over and over and over what has happened to us in our past. It's time to now look to new horizons, okay? Leaving the past behind us and knowing that there is so much more to look forward to than keep looking over the past situations, all right? So we're now really urging ourselves to look into a new perspective, a new direction in our lives, and are finally willing to go for it, okay? Like I said, you know, we're ready for these massive changes now. So this is all part and parcel of these energies together, okay? And with the divine masculines, they've got the Two of Pentacles. So this is about them weighing up what it is they want to do in their lives, you know, the directions they want to go in. And they're thinking of the pros and cons, you know, they're juggling what direction they want to take. And that is because they are still going through this transformation process. They've got death again. I'm sure they had death in the last one. I can't remember the cards. I remember the channeling. But, you know, death again, transformation, the death of ego. They are still definitely in these energies. So they are still going through their transformation process, okay? And this is going to bring about rebirth in their lives too, okay? We've got it mirrored here with the Empress and rebirth. It's the same with the death. It's about rebirth. So this is still them going through their transformation process, all right? Going through their death of ego. Some may still be in a bit of a dark night. Others may be coming out of their dark night, but really starting to establish who they are, okay? And where they're going. And this is where I think they're at now. It's who they are and where they're going with the Two of Pentacles above them here. And this jumped out again as well, the World. So this is all about their completion. They are completing the cycle. They are getting rid of the old and in with the new. They have got new chapters in their lives that they are about to embark on, all right? So the world is their oyster. They are going to be looking at the world in through a different perspective, through different eyes, through their soul's eyes, okay? So they are coming into completion. And what jumped out collectively for the both was the Knight of Cups, which I'm pretty sure came up in the last week's one as well, and the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Cups is all about an offer of love. Love is going to be coming back into it on a 3D level and 5D, of course. It's always there on a 5D, but 3D is coming in, okay? So this love is there. It's always linking the divine masculines and feminines. And this is also for ourselves as well, balancing that within, okay? Bringing love back in for ourselves. But this is the offer of love, and this is the communication, the Knight of Swords. He is a bringer of news, communication. It's the blue, it's the throat chakra. So this is all about speaking truth, okay? Heartfelt communication, karmic justice being served, things being put right, okay? And it's all with love, okay? And then now we have, for the physical happenings going on, the first card was the Divine Feminine because it's the woman, okay? And we've got the mouse again. Now the mouse keeps coming up, and so does the boat. The boat is a common theme with you guys. It really is. So the mouse is something that's niggling and bothering the Divine Feminines. This is still something bothering. Still niggles, still doubts, you know. The mouse isn't a powerful card. It can easily be overcome, but it's just something niggling, okay? So these niggles need to be worked on. And with the boat, these are shifts, this is movement. But it's also the ship's cargo coming in. So where these changes might be occurring for the Divine Feminines, it could just be that maybe things aren't happening fast enough, or, you know, not quite as you imagined, but nonetheless things are moving forward and in the direction that it needs to be moved in, okay? So just bear that in mind within this next week when you're getting a bit bugged. Just know that things are moving in the right direction, all right? And then we've got the, another common one, we've got the Star, which is all about our hopes, our dreams and our wishes coming true. So again, wishes being fulfilled, all right? It's going to be something big and strong and substantial. It's what we've been wishing for. And we've got the divine guidance and protection, the cross. So we are on the right path, okay? We are on the right path, we are divinely guided and we are divinely protected. The bear is also about protection as well. So our wishes are being granted, okay? And then we have situations being unlocked here. We've got the key. So the key is a key to success. It's key to new opportunities, okay? And this is an occult card as well. So we always know that the divine is at hand when we get the key, all right? Unlocking the doors for us, all right? And with the coffin and the clouds, this is being impatient. And this is basically saying, you know, be patient and stop worrying. The clouds are worry in this instance. So just be patient and stop worrying, because we are divinely guided and situations will be unlocked in order for us to move forward. Movement is coming and it's successful, okay? Divinely guided, divinely protected, and our wishes are coming. So just be patient, all right? And then 2 cards jumping out, and guess what? We got the Death card. So again, it's just confirming for the divine masculines, a time of natural transition and transformation. I do love this card. It's so pretty, the colours. I don't know if you can see it quite as well on video, but such beautiful contrasting colours there. And I love how it's just filled with the butterflies. You know, they're my favourite things ever, butterflies. Butterfly was actually in my astrological chart that I had done once. But yes, it's just confirming, you know, this is all about the divine masculine's transformation. There is going to be such a difference of what is about to start in our new life chapter. And the next card that followed beautifully was the Fool. And the Fool is, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. And this is spot on for the divine feminines. It's just confirming what is going on. But you know, it works hand in hand. This is both. This is both going through these transformations, you know, not quite in the same way, but it's a mirror effect, you know. And as the divine feminines are going through their changes, the divine masculines are going through their transformation. So it's working hand in hand. It's united, and it's as it should be. So there you go. That's that done. So please, as always, please, you know, write your comments and let me know, you know, how this is being confirmed. If it is being confirmed, if this is resonating, then great. Please only take what resonates, though. I understand it's not always for everyone. But yes, please carry on liking and sharing and subscribing, and please do carry on donating as well, and please carry on booking in with me for your readings. And one thing I did want to ask as well, I've done quite a few readings over these last few weeks, and some of them have been a lot have been new. So can I ask if it's okay with you guys to possibly send me some testimonials for your readings, especially the ones that have started to happen now as well? That would be great. It does help me a great deal. So if you don't mind doing that, I'd be very grateful. And I love you all. So keep me posted, and I will see you very soon. All right, take care, everyone. God bless and lots of love. Bye-bye.